Well, well, my birdies were right. Something interesting has invaded my woods, she said, a tight smile forming on her lips. The woman's gaze appraised the apparent mess that had stumbled into her clearing. No, her woods. It was then I noticed the tips of her pointy ears, and my heart skipped perhaps 3 more beats. Mom used to warn me about running into unfamiliar woods before, I thought. Now I've gone and brought out a Faerie. Won't you give me your name? The woman asked, taking another couple of steps closer and kneeling before me. She ran a finger under my chin and raised my gaze to hers. When her touch met my face, it was shockingly cold. My skin tingled with one finger under my chin, and I began to wonder what 2 or 3 fingers might feel like before shaking my head out of her grasp. No, you may not have my name, I stammered, starting to feel myself get swept away into her gaze. This felt like a trap of the most devious kind, and she hadn't even spoken 20 words to me yet. Her smile remained despite my answer. Clever little wolf, aren't you? Methinks someone warned you about us, she almost whispered. What if she was whispering things into my ear? I thought, before shaking my head again. Why the was I thinking like this? I had an escape to make good on. On that note, I heard John shout, "Someone check out that hill!" Then, those barking dogs again. The ravens all stared down at me. They weren't afraid of canine units, and neither was the woman before me. Tisk, tisk, our time grows ever shorter. Well, your time, anyway. Human authorities drove you into my forest, did they? I looked down at the ground, not out of fear, but to think clearly. Her gaze had all but ensnared me. They're chasing me, I hissed. The woman looked back up the hill before looking at me again. I could offer you sanctuary, you know. Steal you away so the lawmen wouldn't find you, she said, tapping a finger on the top of my head.